Alright, boys and girls, welcome to Going Guitar. I found a great song. This is from Jesse Wells, Saint Steve Irwin. Alright, what a legendary artist is Jesse, and also Steve Irwin, and great combination there. Wild Crocodile, let's go into this song. So, as you can see here, no need for any capo here. We have a couple chords, 5 or 6, depending how you look at it. And yeah, let's rock these chords out. And we're gonna start with this A minor. So A minor goes open A, second D, second G, first B, and open E. We have next chord, which is the F major 7/C. So sounds like this. So you combine this F major 7 with the C note. You start on the C, third A, and then you have third D, then second G, first B, and open E. Okay. And then we have a combination of C, G. So you go up one string pretty much. That's how it goes. So you have the G note there on the third fret E string, then third A, second D, open G, first B, and open E. Then we have the G. That goes third E, second A, open D, open G, open B, and third E. Then we have also this transition chord. It's from A minor, you go to the A minor B, okay? So that is, if you go from this A minor, you keep that first fret B string there, and then you just go up and switch to the bass note of B, okay? And you find that on the second fret A. So second A, and then you can just go with open D, open G, and then first B, and open E. So that would be the A minor B. And then finally we have the D minor. That goes open D, second G, third B, and first E. So there we have the chords. Now, let's go into this great intro, the melody. And it's based upon the A minor, the F C chord, then the C G chord, and then the G, okay? So let's start with the A minor. And as always, live recordings and all that, notes, they switch here and there, but this is pretty much what's going on here, what I'm going to teach you, okay? So have that in mind. Let's start with A minor. And you have the chord, hold it as it is, and then play like this. Okay, so I like to get the kick on the first start there from the chord, pretty much go down on the A, D, perhaps even the G string to really get that bass in the first kick. Okay, then you continue with second D, open G, second G, and then comes this part. What you do here is to pick that open G, and then you use that hammer on and pull off technique. So you pick the open G, and then you hammer on the second G without picking it, because it goes fast, this one. So open, hammer on the second G, and then pull off to get the open G again. So that goes. And then you have to pick that second D. And then you play open G and second G. And that open to second G, perhaps you can use the hammer-on technique at that as well. So you pick that open G and you hammer on to get the second. So with these hammer-on pull-off techniques, that means you work on the fretboard with the fingers you're using there, not the picking or strumming hand, okay? So that goes very smoothly. So like this. If you take it very slow, so in a smooth action, pretty much in the standard tempo, it goes like this. Alright, that's the A minor part. Now let's go into the F major 7/C, the F C chord. And what you do here is to hold it as it is, and you play. So what I do here, I hold a chord and I play 3 times on the bass strings. That means the A and D or so. And then on the fourth time you play like this. So you focus on the G string, still with maybe downstrokes, or actually just the G string if you want to. Be very pointy here when you pick or make the downstrokes to really get the certain notes here. So on the fourth down, you pick the open G, so release the tension from open G, and then you hammer on to get back to the standard grip. So like this, okay? So open to second G. And then you stay on that grip and play 2 downs more. And then you release again the open G and play 2 downs on that. So the action happens around that G string. So it's open to second all the time here. So again, slowly. That is the F C chord. Now over to the G, C G, and you're gonna play like this. Okay, so what you do here is to play 2 downs on the bass strings, and then you play open D. So you release the tension from the D string, you play it open, and then you go back to the standard grip and play on the second D, and then you play this part again, this open and second and open with the hammer on and pull off technique. So you're gonna play on this open D string, and then you hammer on to get the second, and you pull off to get the open, all in one action. So and then you play 1 down on the bass string, and then 1 down on the open D string, and 1 down on the second D string. And when I say the second D string, that is where the magic happens, okay? But you can also use strings around it, okay? They are always supported once you hold the full chord. So if you go and kick at the A and D string, that's perfectly fine, as long as you get the D string. That is important, okay? So to C G, you're gonna play like this slowly. And then finally we have the G chord, and it goes like this. Okay, so you play 2 downs on the bass strings, and for this I don't hold the full chord as it is. I let that E string be here for this intro specifically, because we're gonna work on the bass string. So that way I just hold the 3rd fret E string and 2nd A, and I'll work with that, okay? I hold that with my ring and mid finger, because I want my index finger to get that thing going on there on this D string. That's how I do it, okay? So you're gonna play 2 downs on the bass strings, and then on the 3rd down you play, so that would be open D, then the 2nd D, and then you get back to the open D. You can use the pull-off technique or play a downstroke on that one, but the important thing here is to get the open D, 2nd D, and open D. So 2 times on the bass first, and then 2 times again on the bass, and then you play, that is to play open A, and then you hammer on to get the 2nd A, and then you finish off with this open D. So the G part goes like this slowly. And that is the intro. And yeah, I think we're gonna play this through for you, like slowly 1 round, and then we're gonna speed up on a standard tempo. So let's do it first slowly. yes, I could use or need some more practice to this. I know that, but still, it's going better. So practice on your own, and I will do my stuff, and yeah, we'll be better together. So let's go on with this song now. Let's go into the actual song, and we're gonna use a strumming pattern now, which I'm gonna show you. So grab the first A minor chord, and you're gonna play like this. Alright, and you can play that in different colors, so to speak. This is one way of handling the strumming, and he does that, Jesse, but he's also flexible and use kind of different emphasize on different downs and ups here and there, but this is one main thing he uses. Okay, so this is all about 8 downs in total. Okay, so it goes like this. Okay, so it's the first 2 downs on the bass strings, and then the next 2 downs on the top strings, the higher strings down here. And he liked to emphasize that, so down, down, really like get that going on there. And then you get back to the bass strings 2 times. And then on the last 2 downs, you're gonna play top 1 and bass 1. So that is how it ends. So bass, bass, top, top, bass, bass, top, bass. That is how it goes. So for one round, a couple rounds. Okay. And later on, we need to split this into 2 parts. So the first part are the first 6 downs. The last part is the last 2, okay? So that's where the split goes. Now, let's go into the song, and we're going to start with A minor. You're going to play 1 full round of that, so the 8 downs. Then the F C chord. Then the C G1. And the G1. That is 1 chord progression round. You're going to play for 2 rounds to start with. And then the final round, everything inside me, that's where he sings in the lyrics. The final round starts there. And what you're going to play there is the F C chord 1. Then A minor 1. Then G1. And then 1 down on the F C with a pause. And that is the verse. So I thought I could play this for you. I'm going to play round number 2 and 3. So you get 1 of each there. So let's go. Notice here, I play a little bit differently sometimes, and that is how he does it as well. But the strumming pattern I'm going to give you works as a reference for this song, okay? So use that, and then once you get that in your blood, you can get comfortable to just play around it. The timing here is the most important thing. So that is the verse. Then into the chords. Now it starts about 51 seconds in. But I gotta keep moving. That's where it is in the lyrics. And this song now, or sorry, this chords now starts with the thing I mentioned. We're gonna split the strumming pattern. So it goes between A minor and the A minor B, okay? Together they make up for 1 full string round. But we play A minor part 1, the first 6 downs, and then the A minor B, the last 2 downs. So it goes like this. So it's the first 6 downs. And then A minor B, 2 downs. And then you're gonna continue with the C G1. And then the G1. And you finish off with the F C1. And that is 1 chord progression round. You're gonna play for 2 rounds. So I'm gonna play the last round for you. It goes like this. again, notice I play down, 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 up sometimes, so you can do that as well. So anyway, 2 rounds of that, and that is the chorus, okay? And then after that comes the intro we learned in the beginning now in this tutorial with the notes. You're gonna play that for 2 rounds after this chorus. So yes, 2 rounds of that, and that is the first round. Now, the second round of everything is pretty much repetition. It actually is. So you play the verse in the same way, total 3 rounds, and then we have the chorus, 2 rounds of that. And after the chorus comes a post-chorus part, okay? It starts about 2 minutes and 25 seconds in. And what you're going to play now is the CG1. Then comes the D minor 1, and then A minor 2. Okay, that is the first half. The second half goes CG1, D minor 1, FC1, and A minor 1. Okay, so it goes pretty much like this. Okay, so that is the post-chorus or the bridge, whatever you want to call it. And then after that, you're going to play the intro again for 2 rounds. You know that by now, how that sounds and goes. And after that comes the third chorus, okay? And this is twice as long as the other ones. You're going to play it in the same way, but instead of 2 rounds, you're going to play it for 4 rounds, okay? After that 4 rounds, you're going to play that bridge or whatever you want to call it, post-chorus part with the C, G, D minor, A minor. And that, instead of 1 round, you're going to play for 2 rounds now. And then after that, you're going to finish off with the intro in the same way as the song started. That is how it ends. 2 rounds of that intro, and then you end in 1 down on that beautiful A minor. And guess what, my friends? That is how I handled Jesse Wells, Saint Steve Irwin, the Australian maniac who hunts crocodiles. Anyway, a great song. I just love the intro of that, and I kept on listening to this song, and yeah, here we are. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if it was helpful, please leave me some feedback on this, and yeah, hope to see you soon, guys. Till next time, play tuned.